Hey, GDev. Just keep counting up. Hello. How are we doing? Time for some more buried. I'm alive. Unburied. We need to make sure. We need to make sure, and by we I mean I need to make sure that I don't make the mistake of starting up the stream and dying instantly. I have not played since last night, which is not very long ago. So I trust that I will not die in the next 5 rounds. New PB. Hopefully today. I'm going to play for like 5 hours. We'll see. I should be able to pass 133. Hey, Blitz. Should be able to. Right? What is PB? Personal best. And yeah, 133 is my personal best. My personal highest round on this map. It's weird, I've taken 2 downs and I haven't even used any monkeys. Like, both of my downs were just super sudden. I'm keeping an eye out, because this turbine could cut out at any moment. Alright, chill. I believe I have a war machine. I do.
It's a turbine, like the one from the town.
Oh, shit. Check back in at round 150. I'm not going to be at 150 today. That might be a couple streams away at least. We'll see. We'll see how long I can play. By the way, in case you guys are wondering what music we're going to listen to today, I just put on the entirety of the Mario Kart World soundtrack in order. So, it's just, it's not even going to be shuffled this time, it's just going to be all in order. I don't know how long that, I mean, it's like 12 hours of music, so hopefully that will get me closer. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? Hey, Olivier, how's it going? Today's a chill day for me. I don't have work today. I got plans with a friend later. With some friends, I should say, actually. Day off from teaching today? Nice, me too. Back at it again. First time watching? Thanks for stopping in, Blitz. I was watching a video. There's an Instagram guy who, I don't know if you guys have seen him. He was the one who did the countdown to when he thought Trump was gonna, you know. And he did a whole breakdown today of like, hey, here's why Trump is shitting his pants in public every time we see him. 9 minutes in. Finally moving on to Flooded Crypt. Oh, nice. You're working on your video. I assumed you didn't want to call the dead today. I assumed you were gonna Ancient Evil today. Because if you are sort of on a deadline for that, like, we could put Call the Dead on pause, especially while I work on Buried. You're about to start? If you want to hop on a call, let me know. We can hang. How long do the rounds take at this point? They're like 14 minutes, give or take. Was it IBS? No, it's dementia. He's got like an aide that changes his diapers for him. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize that the final lap music was also included in this. Ah, fuck it. Alright, we're just gonna get some slow music followed by some fast music. I think I've seen her. She's cute. Kinda. In a like, all MAGA women look the same way. Like, she looks like Carolyn Levitt. Speaking of Carolyn Levitt, damn, she's out, I guess. You think she saw the writing on the wall too? Or the shit in his pants?
Feel the
12 spring pads? Yo, those were the ones before round 30. The ones when I was doing the early round strat. I have not seen the new Spider-Man movie. I don't plan to. I'm not a big fan of superhero movies. Since the game reset after some runtime, does leaving the game paused not reset it? It's only unpaused gameplay that contributes to the reset. So pausing it does not affect. Lovely. Just what I wanted. Oh my god. This walker zombie could have been dangerous.
Anyone see what's happening here? It's a turbine, like the ones in the town.
If only there was a mod that increases the engine limits. That's, like, it wouldn't work like that. You wouldn't be able to just mod that in. You would have to rewrite the entire engine from scratch. Like, you would have to just start over. Yeah, it's basically just the entities counting up. What does the War Machine do? It normally breaks my turbines, except that time it didn't. How long would, let's say, 5 reset take using a 64-bit limit instead of 32-bit? A lot longer. But again, like, you can't just mod it to be 64 instead of 32. You would have to rewrite the entire engine from scratch.
Yourself a favor. Don't get back up.
BO2 has a reset timer. It's just that on most maps, you end up either crashing or something else happens before you actually hit the reset time. Every game has a reset timer, or at least, like, World at War through BO4. Join the thing? Okay, one sec. What's up?
400 times. I'm on 140.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, a lot of times you end up crashing or something else happens before you reset. On BO2, only a couple maps actually hit the reset. Why do all the entities have to add up, though? I don't know the answer to that question. You would have to ask somebody who knows more about how the game is coded and why. That's what the War Machine... Both of those landed right at the base of the turbine. Those were like the most perfect grenade placements. And still fucking nothing. Do Cold War through BO7 have reset timers? We kind of don't know, because nobody has ever hit reset on Cold War. It's... If Cold War is like BO4, then the reset will happen after 521 hours. But nobody ever plays for 500 hours on Cold War because you get to 935 in like 100 hours on every map. So, like, if you're playing for 500 hours, you'd do it intentionally, and you wouldn't be actually progressing. Which nobody's tested it, really. And then on Black Ops 6 and 7, it's the same question of, like, it might exist, but for one, save and quit actually would reset the reset timer from scratch. So you would have to play an extremely long session, like 500 hours long, without saving and quitting. And without pausing. Yeah, it's sort of... Does it exist? Maybe. Would it be interesting if it existed? Maybe. Will people ever hit it in normal gameplay? No, never. Because, like, if you're progressing rounds, you're gonna get to 935 before you reset. Why don't you pap the War Machine? The Pack-a-Punched War Machine does not destroy the turbine. Only the Unpack-a-Punched War Machine.
Impact grenades don't damage buildables.
Dude. Is there a formula for the number of zombies per round in the new games? People have done some, like, testing and calculating, and I don't know of the concrete answer to how many zombies there are per round.
Not very many.
I know that, like, it works differently because on the older games, the number of zombies per round increases by some exponent, whereas on the newer games, it increases arithmetically. So it's like, I think on Cold War, like, every subsequent round has, like, anywhere from 2 to 8 more zombies than the previous round. As opposed to the exponential increase of the older games. Yeah, the reset isn't round-based. It's just time-based. So the reason that people reset at lower rounds is because they're playing slower. Like, kill zombies faster to avoid reset, or to get a higher round when you do reset. Which is a lot of what actually makes competitive high rounds on the older games really fun. At least if you're playing all the way to reset, like, you gotta speedrun the whole time.
What the why did it do
I can't believe a bunch of other people were in buried games, quote unquote, racing with me, and all of them ended, except for mine.
Probably best.
I need a carpenter.
I joined EverHN's stream late last night, and like as soon as I clicked on his stream, he only had 5 zombies left on round 96, and I was like, oh shit, I picked the perfect time to join. This is hype. And then he finished the round like 15 minutes later. It's crazy.
How long was it?
It was 14 hours and like 10 minutes or something. The whole round.
One to 173.
Perfect. Did they break my turbine at least? Alright, SMR is my third weapon. Perfect.
My third weapon is a Invisigun. It has cryo freeze on it though.
Zombies wasn't even intended to begin with. That's true. I mean, it's not that high rounds weren't intended, in the sense that the mode was designed around the basic concept of like fend off the hordes for as long as you can until you die. Like that was the whole point of the mode, and that's what made the mode fun. You know? But when we say high rounds weren't intended, it's more that I'm pretty sure the developers
expected us to get to round 20.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the developers couldn't survive past round 30. Like, at all.
They're like, oh, everyone's gonna get to like round 20, maybe 25 or 30. You know, you get that occasional 35 or something.
But I feel like that's
Really
what makes
crazy.
a lot of older video games good, is just kind of circumventing the devs' intentions. Alright, bye-bye SMR. Hello, original ray gun.
MO.
The tortured path? What is the deal with the tortured path? I never understood how World War II Zombies works. Like, at all. I know there's the deal where, like, it's like a bunch of maps in one or something, or I don't even know. Probably making that up.
I think around 9 unlocked.
You can only play 10 rounds on the tortured path? How does that work?
It's an objective, the objective one.
Oh. Isn't there like survival maps built in? Like smaller maps? Hey Smoked, how's it going? 10 rounds each map, and then you keep switching locations over and over? That's kind of interesting.
World War II sucks.
It ends after the final map? Oh, so you don't even, like, go for high rounds? You just survive for like 40 rounds or whatever, and that's it. Is that why, like, can't you play each of the separate maps as, like, survival maps on their own? Is that why there's, like, a bunch of maps on World War II? And all of them just involve using that one melee weapon sitting in a corner? You can't play them individually? What?
Probably best.
I don't know anything about fucking World War II zombies at all. And it's weird, because I'm pretty sure I've played the first map. Or not Groston House, the other first map. I got to around 50 on it or something.
I died on like round 45 or something in the boss fight on the final rank. Then I never played it again, and that was like the first time I played it. I was like, yeah, this zombie sucks.
First map is Final Reich, yeah. That one. I've definitely played that one before a couple times. That's not a war machine.
A carpenter.
You can play them separate after the Easter egg. I remember World War II's armor system being unique.
That was the replacement for Jug.
Yeah. How many zombies can be alive at once? It's 24 at a time on BO1, 2, 3, and 4. There can only be 24 on the map. Cold War and modern zombies is different. Buried Alive, like the Avenged Sevenfold song? Of course. They did play that one at the concert. Yeah, you were there too, right? That's crazy. I didn't realize. I was in the fucking nosebleeds, to be fair, but I paid $29 for my ticket, and I was like, that's a steal. Of course I'll go see them for $29.
Yeah, that's nothing.
I'm literally going to see a friend of a friend at a jazz club tomorrow night, and the tickets for that were $40. How come we're not calling Mitch McConnell again today? Jake needs to finish up Ancient Evil, which is a perfectly good excuse for me to keep progressing Unburied and not prolong it more than I have to.
And I want to finish, I'm like finishing the 9 video as well, in between playing. But then once I finish the 9 video, I can just like only play Ancient Evil. Get the record real fast. I might be able to get there in like 2 weeks. Just want to get the record at least.
If he stays around any longer, Makano will be the Ancient Evil. I think he already is Ancient Evil. It's just like, when somebody's really old, you can call them ancient when you're making fun of them. But when somebody's dead, you could say they're ancient history. But when somebody's dead and everyone in their office is pretending they're alive, they're just evil. Does Modern Zombies have a limit of number of zombies alive? I believe on Cold War it's 32, and on Black Ops 6 and 7 it's 40? You missed the answer to your question? Oh, I was just saying, Jake needs to finish up Ancient Evil, because he's moving pretty soon, so he needs to make sure he can finish the game before he has to unplug his PlayStation. Hey, how's it going? So, Call of the Dead will be a little halted just for a bit. And it's a perfect excuse for me to be able to keep grinding Buried and not have to worry about multiple games. So I'm pretty sure it's 32 on Cold War.
Please. It's the same spawn rate as BO4 ever since, though.
From what I heard, Wonderful Wonderful died on round 83, and then he started up another game, and he died on 56. And he hasn't played since. On this song again? Oh, it's
I'm realizing
playing
that
all the
I am
sections.
out of ammo. We have Nightbot.
You went into BO3 with 0 expectations and Ancient Evil blew you. One of those things is incorrect. If a zombie comes upstairs when you are putting the turbine, what do you do to make the zombie not destroy the turbine? What I like to do, I'm gonna demonstrate it right after I get this new turbine. I'll show you in a second. Which one was the first BO3 Zombies map? Shadows of Evil? So what I like to do is when I grab my resonator, let's say that there were zombies coming from right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hug this wall behind me. So like I just push my body up against here. And it sort of, the zombies stay attracted to me and they ignore the turbine.
Don't get back up. Oh, you're good.
The box is so fucked.
Which works a vast majority of the time. I believe twice so far this game, I had zombies just randomly latch onto the turbine for no reason.
Right off your feet that time.
Because remember, the zombies care more about the player than they do about the turbine. The turbine is not a monkey that, like, attracts zombies. It's basically only when the turbine is in the path between the zombies and the players that the zombies go, oh shit, let me destroy this. But if I just, like, hug the wall here, the zombies have trouble seeing the turbine and they just don't go for it.
Do yourself a favor.
Is my jump button the same as interact? No, my jump button is A and my interact is X. Or if you speak PlayStation, then my jump button is X and my interact is square.
No, 9 is better.
Doing this on console would be impressive. It's not much different on console. Like at all, other than the fact that on console I'm just more prone to my game crashing.
Or from on no damage or equipment.
If you speak PlayStation, which to be fair, even though I've been a PlayStation player for almost a decade now, or maybe over a decade now, I speak Xbox. Like, when I think of the X button, I'm thinking of the left button, not the bottom. Playing on Xbox? I'm on PC, I just play on controller. Yeah, on PS5
Really
you can't go past round 159. But you can see when I stand inside the turbine, the zombies love to go after it. The problem with speaking Nintendo, especially with the way the Joy-Cons work, is sometimes you could say the letters, but if you're using one Joy-Con sideways, you gotta just speak in directions.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
Is the cap due to the lack of RAM? Console has generally, like, you don't want to have too many objects spawned in at once, so capping it at 24 zombies is, why 159 cap on PS5? On PS5, all of the traps break starting on round 159 on BO2. So the Resonator can't kill, the Trample Steam, and the ports, which are based off of PC.
Has anyone hit that?
Yeah, on Mob of the Dead, yes. Not on Buried.
Someone actually hit it on Mob.
Yeah. Remember, we had
That's
this
fucking
conversation?
hilarious.
I sent the clip. Somebody posted it on Reddit. They were on round 159 saying, why aren't the traps killing? And I was like,
God.
yup. There it is. That's the proof. He's the guy who confirmed it.
So BO2 is based on like PC, but then BO1 is fucking like pre-patch in some ways. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's a PC issue, which Plutonium has fixed, but it's not an issue on Xbox 360 or PS3.
I don't think Plutonium fixed it. It's just fixed with every patch that we use.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, now the only patch you're allowed to use and required to use is B2 up, but yeah. I think it gets fixed on Origins though, because Origins is weird.
Yeah, so the Trample Steam on PS5, the Trample Steam can't kill, the Resonator can't kill. All of the traps on Mob of the Dead can't kill. Are the subsurface, Resonator, and Turbine counters a mod? No. It's part of the quality of life patch that I'm using, but it's not, like, inherently a mod. It's like the end of the round right there.
Nope, there's plenty of things that are pre-patch about BO1.
Yeah, the jet gun can't kill either.
Because they fix one thing doesn't mean it's all fixed. There's many, many other things. Mostly in zombies.
The jet gun can't kill, the Trample Steam can't kill, the Resonator can't kill, the Mob of the Dead traps can't kill, so, like, on the ports, you're basically capped at 159. Do I prefer infinite damage wonder weapons or traps? I actually prefer wonder weapons. I like maps that have a mix of both, but I prefer wonder weapons because ammo being a scarce resource sort of makes it more interesting. PS5 never had incentives since the leaderboards are disabled.
Leaderboards don't matter
nobody
anyway, because they don't even work for solo, and they would just be cheated anyways.
Nobody cares about the in-game leaderboards. It would just be all modders. But, like,
If
what
you cheated,
does
they're
matter
not
is...
solo and
What does matter is if you want to get to a high round, just record yourself playing, and when people ask, what round did you get to, now you can show them. Hey, Zeus man. How did your Nuketown go? No flopper with War Machine is ballsy? I do have flopper right now. Can't you easily cheat leaderboard? The in-game leaderboard, yes. You can easily cheat. Not only just can you use mods and just skip to 255 and have that saved to the leaderboards, but also you could just, like, go into a glitch or whatever. In-game leaderboards aren't what matters. Do the traps work on BO1? Yeah, they work on BO1. It's only BO2 that has this issue. Does drops become rare after round 25 on BO2? You will only get 4 power-ups per round every round. So...
Technically, they do get less rare. Or more rare because you get less point drops, but that's not really...
That's, yeah, that's like sort of high level, but yes.
Most people don't even know about that, yeah. You wouldn't even notice, really.
Zeusman, I'm not gonna lie. So, I was in earlier, and I was talking to you, and then, like, my dog came into my room, and I got distracted. And then I reopened your stream, and right as I opened your stream, I saw you down yourself with the Mustang and Sally's. And I was like, yeah, that... I expected that based on how close you were shooting them to yourself. I don't know why they took off the in-game leaderboards. Probably so that they could avoid displaying how quickly and how obviously the people were just going to start modding it. People would be able to cheat them. Because they were
literally the first day. Like within 2 days minimum.
Is there a reason I don't stun the zombies with the petrifier whenever I put down a new resonator? Because I don't need to. It slows down their respawns when you slow them with the petrifier. It's a little far forward. Final BO7 Zombies map next week. Are you ready for the whole fan base to be disappointed? I am.
Most of the 999 racers aren't like considering not even playing it. They don't even care at all.
They shouldn't.
They don't fucking care.
You want your friends to see you hit round 100? So record the gameplay. And then send them a video saying, look, I got to 100. Here's me doing it. Your other two downs got stuck on terrain? That's unfortunate.
You don't want to stream it to people.
Or, like, listen, at the end of the day, if you don't want to record it, if you don't want to stream it, if we're talking about
PC, you can use demos.
Yeah, if we're talking about submitting to an online leaderboard, then yes, record it. But if you're just talking about, like, oh, I'm with my friends and I want to show them I did the thing, just do the thing and take a picture of it on your phone. It's up to your friends to decide whether they believe you or not. But at the end of the day, all that really matters is, did you do it? And are you proud of it? Like, you don't need validation from anyone else. If you did it and you're proud of it and you know that you did it, that's all that matters.
I just shot like 6 Viper shots in a row. That was crazy.
I wish they would go back to the old style of zombies too, but I am worried that we are too far gone at this point.
I'm gonna hit 400 and be faster than my time slip mod game for 378.
Of course. This war machine's starting to piss me off. I need to figure out where exactly I should be placing the turbine to guarantee that I always break it with the war machine. I wonder if it has to go more into the corner, but my concern with it going more into the corner is if I do fail to break it, I don't want to trap myself in the corner when I have the zombies break it, you know? Would be nice to have a tutorial. I'm working on that tutorial as we speak, and it should be out within the next week or so. What's the strat? Just keep watching. You'll pick up on it pretty quickly.
Release our tutorials on the same day.
How good is Town Round 54, by the way? It's decent. 50 plus on the survival maps is never bad.
It'd take like 3 hours for most people at least.
Thanks to you, I just did your first round 100 on BO2. Nice!
2.5, 3 hours.
Die Rise is still a very fun one.
The average player.
Does the turbine have to be tilted slightly like that? No, it just happens to be like on that little dirt mound, sort of at an angle. It doesn't actually matter. Just anywhere in the room. Where do I think zombies peaked? Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. We could say...
Specifically during the life cycle, especially of Black Ops 2, like, looking back at Black Ops 2 from an optimized standpoint, we think it's terrible, pretty much, but...
Black Ops 2 was like...
insane.
Black Ops 2 was like
Moon,
as popular as Fortnite. Almost. Black Ops 2 was like the game that everyone was playing. Black Ops 3 was in some ways a peak for the Zombies fans, especially at the release of Zombies Chronicles, but it was a polarizing game. A lot of people just weren't very fond of how quest-based all of the BO3 maps were, and it alienated a lot of players. Where BO3 at its peak generally wasn't as popular as BO2 as it was at its peak among all gamers. Why does the subwoofer break so quickly? I believe it breaks after like 40-something kills.
BO3 was nostalgia bait, what?
What is the worst trap strat? Ashes of the Damned.
I was gonna say like BO7. Or like... Everyone says that Citadel fucking oil trap is great.
Nibbler, that is extremely nice of you. Thank you so much for the $10. I can't thank you enough, seriously. I really appreciate that. The question was, what's the worst trap strategy, not what's the worst trap. Because the worst trap, sniper tower, chain trap on shadows, all the traps that just don't do infinite damage.
There was like cut saw traps on Doris and Kino. And we never really got that until Blood of the Dead, I guess.
Oh yeah, the turrets on Kino and Ascension, those are terrible.
They're actually not that bad.
That's correct, Harrison.
Good for instas, and like Ascension, I actually hit the turrets on low rounds pretty often during the setup. Like if I'm running from stamina up to like go hit a box somewhere, and like the round just started, I'll hit a fucking turret.
Warden's off his trap? No, the fan trap is decent. Gobblegums were low-key to the beginning of the end? Yes. Gobblegums... Not enough people acknowledge the fact that Gobblegums were a huge step in the wrong direction. I think I was the one to mention the Flogger being the most balanced trap. In some ways it is. Technically on BO1 it's
World at War it gives
broken.
drops though.
I like the Flogger though. I think that BO2 was willing to experiment and try new things to see what was fun. And sure, not everything ended up landing or, like, working out in the end, but it's really just that they were willing to try.
Shouldn't have fixed insta-kill rounds.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
I prefer BO1 over BO2. I mean, a big problem that I have in general with modern zombies is people say, oh, it's better because you only pay for the game and then all the DLC's free. And it's like, the DLC's free, but it sucks. I would rather pay money for good quality DLC.
It's free and it shows because it's nowhere near as good as the past DLCs were. Look at how good the DLC for BO3, BO2, and BO1 was. In World at War especially. Like, World of War just fucking went crazy with the DLC with how much they kept adding. Like, for that time period of zombies, at least. It's like, we're gonna add perks. We're gonna add the Waff. And dog rounds. We're gonna add Pack-a-Punch. Fucking Thunder Gun.
I like a lot of the BO2 maps. I will say, I think that BO2, for a lot of people, has at least a couple stinkers for most people. You could say the same
Everyone
thing
hates
about
at least two
BO1,
maps
but
on
like...
BO2, I feel like.
I feel like BO1
BO1 is no
really
bad
doesn't
maps.
have any bad maps. People don't like Shang or 5 because they're difficult, but not because they're bad designed maps.
Like the World at War maps are the worst maps on BO1, like Noct and Shinonuma, basically.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Setsubo hate
Those
was
are the
unwarranted.
worst maps in BO1.
Setsubo's just got a lot going on. It's got the
That's
same
good.
problem that I feel like Origins has, which is just it's overwhelming. There's too much stuff to do. Too many plants.
Too many plants, too much water to deal with, too much
That grenade went way the fuck
much
out of the
stuff
room.
that you want to do like really early. So it's either like tons of memorization that you gotta get like optimized, do it quick, or you gotta just fucking
Yeah,
slow
Zetsubo
shit set up.
Zetsubo is not at all casual friendly. And the honest hot take, which is why I think BO3 is kind of polarizing, is that the only beginner-friendly maps that aren't Chronicles are the Giant and Revelations. Like, every other map is very involved. And relies too heavily on the quests. It was very polarizing for new players. Like, a lot of my friends who I grew up playing BO1 and BO2 with, once BO3 came around and I tried to teach them Shadows of Evil, they just didn't like having to figure out how to do the rituals and all that stuff. Gorod's Pack-a-Punch is not that difficult to figure out. All the rest of the map can be a pain. I was saying this in the stream last night, but like, the modern games were designed entirely around let's get more players to do the Easter eggs and let's get more players to want to do the Easter eggs. And there's no care for like, let's make it fun to survive to high rounds. Except nobody wants to do the Easter eggs. Like, Liberty Falls has an 8% completion rate for the Easter egg, and every other map has less than that.
Liberty Falls Easter egg takes like 5 minutes to do as well, right?
It's a pretty short one.
Isn't it like 10 minutes?
Thanks for stopping in, Nibbler. I appreciate it. I don't know what the speedruns are. There's like 10-minute speedruns on a lot of the modern maps. What do I think of boss fights in zombies? I don't particularly care for them. I'm not saying that they're a bad feature. It's just like I don't know why. I don't know why the sudden.
That was why BO4 ended up the way it was, because all the YouTubers were all they cared about was all the Easter eggs, and no, we need bigger and better, crazier Easter eggs and shit. Like,
I don't know why zombies suddenly shifted to every map needs to have a good boss fight.
yeah, everything became about, oh, we need these crazy boss fights. We need, you know, more side Easter eggs. And I mean, I do kind of like side Easter egg stuff because it, like a lot of side Easter egg stuff on BO4 opened up like new strategies that would never exist.
Dead Ops Arcade opinion? I love
Or
Dead
even
Ops.
like main Easter egg stuff.
Yeah. I think a good example of a boss fight is actually the spider boss fight on Zetsubo. Entirely optional, used for unlocking free Widow's Wine plus a KT4 upgrade. Keyword, entirely optional. And it's fun, and it's simple, and it doesn't require you to do the whole Easter egg. Like, if that sort of thing was on more maps, that would be a lot cooler. Thoughts on the Apothegm boss on Horizon? It feels out of place. I don't know if that's crazy for me to say, but like, I kind of just like the aesthetic of the castle map, you know? Horizon's like a cool location and a fairly well-designed map with fun wonder weapons, and it's not as quest intensive as Origins is, which is nice. But the boss fight just feels like it doesn't fit. Hey, Patrick. Yeah, the War Machine's really good for this strategy. Do you think Horizon Drac is overrated at all? Yes. I don't think it's a top 4 of all time map. I don't think Origins is either. I think it's better than Origins though. Cause Origins, like Origins, it's been 13 years and I still don't know how to upgrade all the stabs without looking up a tutorial, because it's just too many steps to memorize and too much shit that like is not intuitive. What's my top 5? Number 1 is Moon, number 2 is Shadows, number 3 is Call of the Dead, number 4 and 5 change depending on when you ask me, because I don't know what my top 5 is. Even Call of the Dead hasn't always been in my top 3. You can see me answer that question like 3 months ago, and I probably wouldn't have said Call of the Dead. It changes all the time. What's 4 and 5 today? I don't know. Bless you. I don't think about my ranking on a daily basis because I don't care. I just like the maps I like, and I don't like the maps I don't like. I don't like having to rank them in a specific order.
Probably best.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, Z-Slayer, but again, that's sort of when high round gameplay stopped being an interesting factor. Which is what the entire mode was based off of. I also miss when the lore was more mysterious. What are the 5 easiest maps to 100 on? 5 is...
Cold War, BO6, BO7.
Choosing 5 is a lot, but...
World of War Shinonuma.
Dead of the Night, World of War Shinonuma, all of Modern Zombies.
Like, all of Cold War. Pretty much, I guess all of BO6. I don't think 100 is going to be difficult in any BO6 map. You can, like, you're not going to have any problems with that, especially with how much damage the zombies will do to you.
Where does Tag Your Totem fit into this? It's very easy. Again, I don't like ranking, because I don't know. Depends on the player.
100 speedrun on Tag only has 2 perks.
Maps from BO1 through BO4. I mean, Dead of the Night is the easiest. Beyond that, there's a few that you could say are the easiest, but it depends on the player.
But BO3 maps are really easy for 100.
Revelations.
Revelations, Moon, Ascension, Shadows, Junction, Omegas especially.
I mean, not even just upgraded Healing Aura, just run Ether Shroud. Which is better than Healing Aura. Of fucking course. Come on, go after the turbine! Seriously? Nothing? None of them latched on?
They're not
Oh my
interested.
God. All that for it to die in one hit.
I died around 251 on Revelations. But died on like 240.
People are too harsh on BO4. What's the point in the mystery box in that game? To get the ray gun. That's it. And on Firebase C, you just don't hit the box. I was saying, the box would have been way more interesting if they made score streaks only available in the box. Because then you would actually have a reason to hit the box the whole game to replenish your score streaks. What about Die Rise is one of the easiest 100s? It is one of the easiest. I just don't ask me to rank a top 5, because it's not objective. It's depends on the player. Die Rise is up there.
Die Rise is definitely not in the top 5.
Die Rise is up there for one of the easiest. Tagged or Totem,
Yeah.
Dead of the Night.
Die Rise is quite easy to die.
Yeah,
Anyways, though.
it is.
It's very easy to get fucked that up. Like, especially if you fall down on accident, like that can just immediately be a game over if you're stupid. If you don't play that right, you're gonna fucking die 100%. You fall down that elevator shaft around 85, like, and you don't know what you're doing, you're dead.
If they remastered Transit, I would have been happy if they didn't introduce Alpha, Omega, or Tagged or Totem at all and just did 2 or even 6 more maps. We don't need more remasters, we just need more good maps, and we're not getting either, really. Ashes of the Damned is barely a Transit remaster. Like, I almost feel like branding it as a Transit remaster was more of a disservice. You gotta be fucking kidding me with this War Machine. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
That'd be a skish you.
Like, you guys see the grenades are landing right next to the fucking turbine. I'm pretty sure the original vision for Transit did not include Bus Route B. I saw that in
We
an
need that alpha
MZC short.
footage.
Huh?
We need that fucking alpha footage.
MZC literally
That's gonna
said
be
that
sick.
in a short. It was like, yeah, it would have had bus route B, and here's all the locations it would have had. And I was like, where the fuck did you find this? Are you just making this up? It's not in the fucking art book, is it?
I didn't get to the BO2 section.
I think Regnal Hut was looking for this earlier. I wonder why.
Isn't the Paris map just Moon? Paris became Moon.
Don't give back up.
You can see Paris. There's one image of Paris in the art books.
The rumors are that No Man's Land would have still existed, and it would have been under the Eiffel Tower. Which would have been cool.
AI viewers on stream, boo, let's fucking go. I still can't believe that Samantha was created as a boss enemy that would walk around the Pentagon. That's fucking crazy.
The original concept for the final DLC for Black Ops 1 was a Paris map, but then it got reworked into Moon. Can't even get past 20 sometimes, it's been playing. Any maps I can grind to get better. What games are you playing? Did you mean Revelations is more like a Black Ops 1 map than Origins because you do... That's not what I said. Well, I mean that Revelations is more like Black Ops 1 maps because there's very little, like, quests and buildables that you're required to do in order to get set up. In fact, the only buildable that you actually care about is the shield. That's it. Right? Everything else, you just get out of the box. Power, I guess, isn't one power switch, but it's just 4 power switches, and then you have Pack-a-Punch, and everything you get out of the box. And in that way, it's like, it's very simplistic. It's very easy for new players to learn and understand. And I think that was, like, better design. Compared to... Gorod, I guess, is slightly better in the sense that Pack-a-Punch isn't hard to access and, like, the Ray Gun Mark III is in the box. But other than that, a lot of the other stuff that you would have to do around the map is not very intuitive. And Zetsubo is completely unintuitive. Durizen's very unintuitive. Shadows is completely unintuitive. What would I want out of a Paris map? A different location. Could have been a cool Chaos map concept. Did I know that the Sickle and Die-Rise has splash damage? I do know that. Yes.
Got a max ammo from the equipment tribute.
Right at the base of the turbine. Okay. Okay, that time it worked. Hey, Rayhan, how's it going?
It's a turbine, like the one from the town.
KP, thank you for the 10 jewels. Where you could ride up the Eiffel and jump in and out of the buildings? It has that Mob of the Dead fashion. Oh, thank you. A lot of the music choices are actually my editor.
Oh, I got the STM again. Let's go.
What are your thoughts on the data miners finding Easter egg steps? It's gonna happen. As much as people can try to prevent it. Thank you for the 10 jewels.
I'm gonna shoot twice there, but
Yeah, that is a
pretty
mecha
sure there's one
chameleon.
right there.
What other maps do you think you play from BO123 to improve at zombies? Try Ascension. Ascension, I think, is very beginner friendly. And check out my tutorial if you haven't already.
Like 5.
Because Ascension's a map that you can kind of
025.
take slow and steady.
The 025 is cool. Ending on Thief on BO25. But they couldn't put it on fucking Classified. Bitches.
Do I think Ascension is more beginner friendly than Buried? I'm gonna say yes, actually. In the sense
There's, like,
that
nothing. I mean, you have to move the landers.
if
Get that
you
much, like,
if you're trying to learn how to play the game for the first time, you will learn more basic survival skills and like fundamentals of the game on Ascension than you will on Buried. A lot of the skills that you would learn on Buried don't necessarily translate as well to the other maps. Whereas a lot of skills you learn in Ascension translate very well to the other maps. Hey, Cowrie.
really? Oh, I love the scope. Scope on my SDM, it's really useful. What transit's good to get? What?
You missed me yesterday? I thought you popped in at one point yesterday. Or am I
Why is
hallucinating
transit
that?
a good map for training? What are you talking about? That's cooked. You're better off learning how to train a mob. Cafeteria would be better.
Why is my paralyzer blue? Custom texture. I think the witches in Buried are unnecessary since the main changes every 10 seconds you're not in it. Is that true, by the way? Maze changes every 10 seconds.
I don't know, I thought it just changed every time you leave.
I thought it just changed every time you were in the house. Or, like, yeah. As an American, what do I think about Trump and his lies? Oh, you asked the right person. Trump is a fascist. And we can keep pretending, oh no, you're fear-mongering. You keep calling him like Hitler. It's fucking pattern recognition, man. If he wasn't fascist, why would he be trying to suppress all the media and take control of the elections and use the office of the presidency to enrich himself and his family while alienating and isolating groups of people, immigrants, trans people, etc.? Do I make my own custom textures? I do not, no. Usually not. Also, he has dementia. He's literally shitting himself on camera basically every time we see him. That is when he's not falling asleep. Again, how does that turbine not break? That's wild. I literally tried to buy that wall buy and it didn't work. Fuck me. Alright, whatever.
I think every round is going to be an hour At least for me now.
I mean, maybe, Ty. Yeah, ICE is putting people into concentration camps. And to call them anything else is to seriously downplay the severity of what's going on. Which is, they're rounding up anyone who looks like they're an immigrant, even if they're a US citizen, even if they were born here, if they've lived there their whole life. They are detaining them in these facilities where they're kept in very poor conditions. Many are getting sick, many are dying in ICE custody, and they're being denied representation, they're being denied their legal rights. Like, that is textbook concentration camp. Just because they're not killing them on purpose doesn't mean it's not a concentration camp. Like, everybody has a right to the 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendments, even people that aren't citizens. But you also can't just accuse somebody of not being a citizen and deny them their legal right to representation into a trial, which is what they're doing.
397.
Widow's Wine perk machine for BO7 looks fire. Did they showcase it just now?
Widow's Wine machines on fucking BO4. The Death of Orion's on Cold War. Was the that like plant that you use with Gaia?
Yeah, I did see Carolyn Levitt left. Well, she didn't get the boot. She quit, right? She resigned. I wonder if she just saw the writing on the wall, which a lot of them do. Can we get a moon live soon? Hopefully soon. Yeah, exactly. The problem is, as soon as the government starts saying that, oh, certain people don't get the same rights that everyone else gets, as soon as you start saying, well, immigrants and non-citizens don't get the same rights in the Constitution that citizens get, then all the government needs to do is declare that you are part of that group, and they can take away your rights.
Be perfect when I'm going to the BO1 maps, something like Darius. Be like, oh, you've seen JZM's tutorial, but what if we want to step it up a little bit, play a little riskier, faster?
You gotta put advanced tutorial in the title, and then I can plug it as like, hey, if you saw my video, here's part 2.
Yeah. It'd be like the introduction to trade strat. The triple trapping.
Harrison, not only
show triple trap at all, right?
Not only her, but the entire press corps. The whole press corps boarded what they thought was Air Force One, assuming that they were flying with the president, and then they found out after the fact, oh, the president thought he was gonna get blown up, so he got on a different plane. You wanna know what I actually think happened? Listen, it's possible that there might have been some threat against him. There's always some threat against him or whatever. You want to know what I think? Trump's personal aide, the one that's been changing his diapers, got on that same plane with him. Not even his own press secretary got on the same plane as him, but the lady who's been changing his diapers got on the same plane as him. I think part of the reason, or at least some part of the reason why he took a different plane is because his handlers were so worried about him being seen in whatever state he's in right now that he could not even be on the same plane as the press because he's probably shitting himself, cannot control his bowels, or he's clearly ill. He's clearly unwell. How does the media know he took a different plane? Well, it was supposed to be a secret, but it can only be secret for so long until the plane with all of the media lands and Trump isn't on it, and then Trump is on a different plane. How do you explain that? Like, you can't just hide the president of the United States. At least not more than they already are. Like, this shit gets leaked. We know where he's at when he's flying.
Leaf City? Just 4.5 hours into round 94.
Oh yeah, I'm not suicidal, by the way. Well, listen, fascism sort of feeds on dividing people. Fascism feeds on, we want all of the lower class fighting against each other so that none of them can unite and fight against us.
When is the first JZM guide for BO4?
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully it's a map that I haven't done. Because there's not much you could probably do otherwise.
What the fuck? My phone just updated itself?
Like if Ancient Evil gets voted, it'd be like everything that's in my guide except more simple.
More and more Americans are waking up to it. That's for sure. Remember, Trump's approval rating is in the low 30s right now. Otherwise, the lowest approval rating of any president in history.
It's nuts.
As much as you could say, oh, but he controls the House and the Senate and the Supreme Court and the presidency. Yeah, sure. But that the American president is still beholden to the will of the people, whether he wants to follow the will of the people or not. And it's going to show when he loses the midterms. It's going to show when Vance loses in 2028, or whoever the fuck. The Republicans better hope it's Marco Rubio, because that's their only chance of holding on to power. But also, even he's gonna lose. And, at the same time, before anyone says both sides, the Democrats better be worried too, when more and more DSA candidates start winning. What about Tucker Carlson? What about Tucker Carlson? He enabled the uprising of exactly what's happening right now. And now he's sitting and trying to pretend, oh, this isn't what I wanted. I don't support any of this, even though it's literally what he was campaigning for Trump on. Do I think Tucker Carlson would run? Probably not.
I love that you can just like one-shot headshot the crawlers with the DSR. Even though it's around 94.
Do Dems have a really good candidate? I'm not confident right now. If it's Gavin Newsom, then we're basically, like, Gavin Newsom will probably win over whoever the Republicans choose, but we're basically asking for 4 more years of milquetoast politics and slight steps in the right direction, and maybe LGBTQ people get their rights back. And then 4 years later, people are still dissatisfied, and we get another Republican to take 17 steps backwards.
The cycle.
Again, like, the whole thing is people are trying to brand the DSA as communists. When it's, like, the DSA platform is literally more to the right of what, like, the Republicans stood for in the 50s. It's further to the right than the types of policies that Eisenhower was trying to implement. It's not even like a far left thing. It's like literally center in Europe. It's just that Americans as a whole have gone so far to the right that, like, people are disillusioned when somebody actually says, hey, we can make things better, believe it or not. Crazy concept, I know.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, like, people who hate Mamdani, I don't get it. Mamdani has done nothing but good things for New York, and he's one of the only politicians that's just listening to the people and actually making changes for the better in New York City. Number one. Number two, he's also the mayor of one city. Not a governor, not the president, mayor. And people are like, oh, he wants all the Jews in Israel to be killed. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, he's got 3 walkers in the quick revive room with him.
That's funny. That's crazy. In this game, you have to kill
All
1
the other
billion
zombies
zombies 24 at a time for one single round. Technically, the answer to that is no, because on BO2, there's a round cap at round 255, so you'll never have 1 billion zombies per round. On BO1, you would. It would occur somewhere above round 100,000.
Probably best to just
So, like, you're just never gonna get there.
You just asked if it's PC. How do people not know? How can you look at this gameplay and think it's console? It's got FPS counter that's got 125, got the identifier, you got auto game and round timer.
Probably 1 million zombies in one round. That's not gonna
More
occur
than-
until the round number is well above 10,000. Like, it's a 5-digit number round at that point, and nobody's ever going to get to that high of a round other than World at War, where there's only 24 zombies around anyway. You just can't play for that long. How long does one round pass 150 on BO2 take? It depends on the map. On this map, 20 something minutes probably. Maybe.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
Oh, they're gonna fucking... Yeah, I knew it. That turbine was too far in the center. They latched on. Shit. Oh, they're gonna break that quickly. They already broke it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, dentist time. Good luck. If you didn't crash, would I be at 255 by now? No, I would only... So my previous game was like... I was just under 15 hours when I crashed. So 15 plus 12, I would be 27 hours into the game, and this is going to be a 90-hour game. So I wouldn't even be close. Will I ever make a high round guide on Call of the Dead? I will when it gets voted.
There is no map that you're not going to make a guide for if it is voted to be the guide. Time for another hour-long round. Wonder how much faster I'm gonna be than IMZ.
What approach will I take for Call of the Dead? I have a plan. I don't want to reveal it yet. It will be multiple videos talking about different scenarios. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Regroup. They're gonna break that turbine. Maybe. Are they on the turbine? I don't think they are. You just said World at War has only 24 zombies per round. On Noct, Verrückt, and Shinonuma on solo, yes. Will I do solo Call of the Dead or duo? Probably both. In separate videos. Was the flamethrower really that busted? It was pretty good.
I'll get to you all eventually.
How old am I? Why do you want to know?
Got knocked right off your feet that time. Feeling the boom? Favor, don't get
How much time does the War Machine save? Just a little bit.
boom.
Hey, Adam. How many resonators per turbine? 5.
Feeling the boom? You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it. You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it. Feeling the boom?
What's the highest round I've ever gotten on BO1? Round 203 on Moon. Was the Pack-a-Punch flamethrower better than the regular? Not really. Did I ever use Trample Steam? No. Well, I guess for the early rounds. But not past round 30.
I reach pretty bad.
Why not Trample Steams after round 30? What would I use them for?
Got knocked right off your feet that time.
A waste of time to go get one.
Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up.
Yeah, you can Pack-a-Punch the flamethrower under Reese. Doesn't it one-shot after round 30? Yes, but so does the Resonator.
You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it. Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up.
When do I think the buried vid will be out? Within the next week. Like, I would say pretty soon. Actually, this weekend might be...
Was looking for this earlier.
Depends how hard Wizard's working. Within the next week.
You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it. Got knocked right off your feet that time. Falling down,
You did not tell me that you're getting your own laptop. Nice.
feeling the boom.
Celia was making a less than 70 joke.
Do I have any world records? I have a few. They're all on my channel. All of my current and former ones. I guess most of them, I should say. Of course! Fuck.
But
Zombie latched onto my turbine.
wish I could play and edit. I probably could, but I would probably die.
Wilda probably could.
I could probably edit every time I put a Pegasus strike down, but it would only be for like fucking 20 seconds. I would barely get any progress.
BO1 zombie maps are amazing.
No, they suck ass. You think Sleo's gonna get 102 this time?
Maybe. Probably. Do you think Ever HN's gonna get to
He just EMP'd
98?
his monkeys. He got monkeys
For
out of the
BO2
box,
to
he just
BO4,
EMP'd.
what are the criteria for world records since the round cap is 255? BO4 does not have a round cap, first of all. Or a reasonable one.
Currently on 397 on BO4.
Second of all, for BO2, the criteria for world record is get the highest round. Only Barrier is seen at 255. For BO3, the purists will say that only the fastest 255 counts as the record. I say that's stupid, and if you get the highest round, then you get the highest round, and sure, that means 100 people have a tied world record on Revelations, but that's what it is. There's separate categories for a reason. They're hosting an Easter egg race for Rex and Furnace? What do you mean they're hosting? Like, in person? What does that mean? That's a war machine.
Let's take the roof off of this place.
I don't trust the placement of that turbine.
Feeling the boom? Probably best to just leave this.
They're doing a stream with 2 zombie streamers in a race to see who completes main quest first, so 2 people? Which 2 people? That's not really a race.
Do yourself a favor. Don't get back
Does that mean the Easter egg is gonna be pretty easy? Like, how long are they gonna hold these people?
They're gonna hold these
Or
people
they,
for a week until they figure out
Yeah,
that you need
like-
to spawn in with 3 fucking decoys or whatever to throw in the
Are they
windows.
supposed to do it solo, or are they supposed to have help from a team? Is that team allowed to use outside resources? How are you gonna know that they're using outside resources?
What if neither of them win? What if somebody else on the internet
Yeah, what if
wins?
they can't figure it out? Yeah, like, who's to say they're even gonna be the first to figure it out? What's the point of that?
Follow up. I know the answer, actually. The 2 people that they choose are going to be told the steps in advance to ensure that one of them wins the race. Because didn't Treyarch already do that for at least one of the maps? I don't think they would get Lex. Lex has been shit-talking BO7 too much.
I don't think Lex is good PR, honestly, anyway.
Yeah. Not anymore.
He would have been.
He was when BO4 was coming out.
Yeah,
I guess.
That would have been okay. An Easter egg race of BO4 would have been wild. The game just keeps fucking crashing.
Oh my god.
Be like, How are we supposed to complete the Easter egg, guys?
Evan,
How are we supposed to find the steps?
1937 in CB zone?
Just gonna leave this here for now.
I don't even know who CB zone is. Should I?
Dude, what is your TPH currently?
TPH?
What's your TPH right now?
What happened with Lex? Some EDP stuff?
EDP stuff.
Oh, they're hosting a watch party to see who else gets the worlds first? What if it takes a week? What?
Yeah, how...
Are they so confident that it's gonna be solved in hours?
Yeah, like, the Easter eggs have, like... might take a while.
The EDP document. I saw clips from it. I kind of want to watch the whole thing, but I also feel like it seems like a cash grab / PR stunt in favor of EDP. Even though it doesn't favor him at all. He literally got on camera and was like, yeah, I would love to rape children, basically. And then Chris Hansen was there, like, you know you would have been arrested if it was me that caught you, right? Oh, fuck.
Damn.
That went way out of the room.
Apple pie.
Good enough. Yeah, that's what happened.
It's a turbine, like the one from the town.
Still, I feel like from the documentary creator, why did they have a whole section where EDP was like, yeah, this is my good guy list or whatever, and it was fucking P. Diddy and Trump and all the big guys. The only one he was missing was Netanyahu. I was like, did the documentary creator ask him this question and say, oh yeah, let's fucking print out a poster board of all the sick people that EDP looks up to? What mainline Easter egg wasn't solved in months? Well, they were all solved very quickly, but...
Oh, Evelyn, look at this. What the fuck is this shit?
But also, I did appreciate seeing Chris Hansen just shit on all these other Predator catchers. Because it's true. Like, Chris Hansen doesn't...
Supposed to have a scope.
Chris Hansen isn't doing it for the content. He's doing it from a journalistic perspective and to seek justice, right? He worked at the police department. These other people are literally
Where's
doing
my
it
scope?
for the content. And they don't actually care about seeing justice.
Planted it.
Chris Hansen has a lot more journalistic integrity than, like, Gideon and them.
Fucking blurry. Can't see shit.
PR for the Chris Hansen movie, too. That I'm actually really looking forward to.
This shit hurts my eyes, dude. So bad.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when you start doing it for the views, you don't actually care about seeking justice. It's like... It's just a giant cash grab. You're supposed to not hate on them because they're bringing predators to justice, even though half the time they don't even get convictions.
It's lit. What a great weapon name.
I know about him. I remember seeing that one Pred catcher was on stage live with Chris Hansen. And he was like, here, let me demonstrate for you all. And he logged into Roblox and was like, yeah, this is one of the lobbies where, like, predators are looking for prey. And his account instantly got banned in front of everyone. Like, with Chris Hansen on stage. And he was like, oh, so Roblox is banning me, but they're not banning the actual predators. Gideon's convictions are very hit or miss. It's based on how much the police departments like him. He doesn't work with the police departments. He just does, and then hopes that the police departments will do something about it. Yeah, they don't ban the servers at all. They just ban the people trying to actually protect children.
About to hit 133 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds.
Only 400, just under 400 more to go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get there though. Game's gonna be over before that.
You do realize how this looks, right? This next story you'll find hard to believe. Our online decoys found 26-year-old Jake, screen name the Zombie Guru, I've been seeing all the memes. Imagine you audition for the Chris Hansen movie and you get cast as the Predator.
I didn't know he was making a movie.
Well, it's not Chris Hansen making a movie. They're making like a
Documentary about.
It's not a documentary. It's like a retelling. Like they have fucking what's his name? What's his name? Robert Pattinson playing Chris Hansen. It's supposed to be like a psychological thriller sort of based on his time at NBC. Mockumentary, yeah. Biopic. That's a good way to put it. It's a biopic. I hope they paid the EDP actor. Oh my god. Both of them right at the base of the turbine. Oh, okay. I don't understand. I'm like trying to learn more as I keep playing what causes the war machine to just fuck with me like that. Oh. I don't know. Favorite Mario Kart game? It's either 8 Deluxe or World. And the reason I say that, I think that Mario Kart World by far has like my favorite physics, it's the most fun to drive. I love that it has a high skill ceiling because it's so rewarding to just keep playing and keep learning, more so than any other game in the series. But also at the same time, I'm just waiting for DLC. Because, like, when I say 8 Deluxe, I'm judging 96 courses of 8 Deluxe versus 30 courses of Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World does have very few stinkers, though. Like, even the worst courses in the game really aren't that bad. Probably the worst one is Peach Beach. But, like, even the ones that a lot of people consider bad, I love. I love Starview Peak. I like Desert Hills a lot. Very few bad courses at all. I hope the Black Ops ports stay alive for a while, too. Especially because, I really want to see what the player count looks like for Black Ops 1 and 2 versus Black Ops 7 right after Rex and Furnace releases. Or maybe even, like, the day that Rex and Furnace releases, I want to see the player counts. Like, that's not gonna break. Watch. Oh, okay. When does Rex and Furnace release? Like next week at some point. That is true. But also, like, again, the ports are... The target audience of the ports is, for the most part, PlayStation players only. And either people that enjoyed the games back then that want to sort of relive it, or people that never played them. But I play on PC, so I'm not spending money on a PlayStation port of a game I already own, you know? Same for all the Xbox players. I'm a YouTuber you've been watching for a bit? Well, nice.
Probably best to just leave this.
You're welcome.
Oh, damn, it's all you're good for.
I don't know, Connor. I feel like that's kind of impossible to measure, really.
I need to learn French so I can understand what the hell's going on in this guy's stream.
Sludias?
Yeah.
I need to get better at Spanish so I can understand ever HN. English is basically Spanish and French. Yeah.
He's got Pokemon music playing on his stream.
Hmm? Oh, Sluya?
It has Pokemon music.
I speak a little bit of Spanish. I've lost a lot of it over the years. You can get mostly infinite quick revives from the witches. It's just a limit of once every 5 rounds. But as long as you minimize your downs, it's basically unlimited downs. Like, I took it down on 118, but I haven't downed since then, so now I can get another quick revive back. See? Like, look what I mean. What caused that to not break the turbine? What did I do differently? Oh, shit. Very close to the center of the room. I gotta be careful. Although it's kind of close to the end of the round anyway. Oh. Sure. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. All right.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
Best Mob of the Dead wall buy?
Uzi.
Yeah, I was gonna say Uzi. I was debating between that and the Tommy gun. Probably the Uzi. Tommy gun's only in one spot. Uzi's in multiple.
The Uzi's in fucking 3 spots.
That was such an interesting new feature on Mob of the Dead. Wall buys being in multiple locations.
You get the MP40 in like 3 spots on Origins.
The MP40 being in 3 spots and 2 of them are basically in the same zone. Or they're accessed by the same door. Actually, Varrook did it first. That is true, yeah, because it's got the wall buys on both sides. Yeah, there's an Uzi in the warden's office, and there's an Uzi in, like, the staircase right below where you put in the numbers. Where's the third one again? I want to say the infirmary, or am I making that up?
I wonder why.
Where? Have I ever thought of...
Infirmary.
Oh yeah,
Infernal dog.
infirmary. Yeah, okay, I was right. Have I ever thought of trying to do a starting map on round 100 video?
Lame.
Not that I want to steal Chisel's content, necessarily. I would do it for the sake of proving to him that it's actually not nearly as hard as he makes it out to be, but I just kind of think it's boring. I think it's much more interesting to get to round 100 than it is to start on round 100.
DSR is so nasty. This is where double tap 2 is actually like pretty huge.
It's a turbine, like the one from the town.
Yeah, you could cheese most maps starting on 100. You don't need anything. You just spawn in, get enough points for Jug, do the regular strat. Like, on all the trap maps, that is. On the non-trap maps, you need to hit the box for, like, a wonder weapon, but once you get one thunder gun, you can just end the round. Once you get the baby gun, that's enough to end the round.
Unless it's knocked.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But knocked would, like, knocked starting on 100 wouldn't be that difficult.
The video is more fun when you're bad at it, but I would be very good at it.
Yeah. You would just do it the right way, and then it wouldn't really be that hard. Just take like a few restarts for everything to go right, and then easily finish it.
Although
Most
I
of the time,
will.
it wouldn't really even take any restarts. Probably on like trap maps, you can probably do that first try.
Kino, I could probably do first try. I wouldn't even need the
Like
thunder.
maybe you die before getting jug a couple times on like some maps, but just like starting in the first room around 100 might suck on something like Brook. I mean, you can get those points quickly though. I have a legendary tribute. I'm gonna see what that is.
I unironically think the modern zombies maps would be harder than the older ones because you get destroyed by super sprinters. You wouldn't have salvage at the beginning of the game, which would make it a lot more interesting. Actually, let's say I loaded into Cold War and I had nothing and I was on round 100. How would I even get points?
Nice. Yeah, I knew there was something there.
Because you have to kill zombies to get points. You can't shoot them for points. So that's arguably a lot more interesting, or maybe not. Because again, like, what's the starting strategy there?
My legendary reward gave me a upgraded Galil and a fucking max ammo.
Because you spawn in with no equipment either. Like, you don't even have a grenade. You can't build points.
I mean, if you spawned in with like the purple gun, you might be able to get a couple kills.
That's like your best chance.
You need to like drop in equipment. You need to like drop a semtex or something. Cause you could kill the entire horde and then you'd actually be able to like chain off of that.
I remember seeing Chisel live streaming. He started on round 999 and he was trying to complete round 999. Except I was watching the gameplay and I was like, dude, you're gonna reset before you finish the round. Because like just calculating how many zombies were left and how
Round
far
one
into the
spawn
round
rate.
he was. And then I realized, I was like, oh, you have round 1 spawn rate, man. And he was like, oh shit, what do I do now? I guess I should keep playing. And I was like, you would literally save 30 hours if you restarted right now, instead of if you kept playing.
I wonder why.
Well, he was already 40 hours in.
No, he was like 2 hours in, but I was like, you're gonna be way faster if you just get the normal spawn rate than you would be if you play this out.
Yeah. Dog alarm. There you go. But anyway.
What round am I planning for this game? I would like for the round number to start with a 2. That's the minimum goal. If I don't quite make it to 255, I'll be a little upset, but it's okay. But I would like to get at least 200.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
BO6 and BO7, you cheese with gums. Yeah, you can just spawn in with a gum. Well, you... Okay, well, here's a hot take. This is obviously the most boring way to go about it, but you just spawn in with the round off gobble gum. Skip the round.
I know you
Didn't Insomnia Virus do starting on round 100, I had to get to round 200? Or is that someone else I'm thinking of? What is this song? This is the Cheap Cheap Falls route from Mario Kart World. So, like, the music that leads up to Cheap Cheap Falls. You do like augments? I don't like augments. I don't like having to spend hours to grind for something out of the game just to be able to do something in game. It does sound like Odyssey music. It sounds like the outside of Bowser's Castle from Odyssey. Do I prefer BO2 over BO3? Generally I do. Naturally. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to go well. One hit, of course. I don't know what causes the turbine to just be like one hit away sometimes. Is this slower than Saloon? This is faster. Do I always play PC? Pretty much always. On BO4 and on Modern Zombies, I play on console. The new BO7 gum's gonna make 99 impossible in like 35 hours on Ashes. Which new gum? It's not the one that just automatically upgrades your weapon to full legendary, right? Because that one's busted. The PAP one? Why would that lower it by that much? Gives you PAP 3? Yeah, but how does that save, like, 60 hours or whatever? You can do the Jug Room speedrun strat to 999? Wait. What's the Jug Room speedrun strat? I don't actually know. I'm assuming it's a strategy that requires you to keep Pack-a-Punch closed. Is there mod so I can have all the Gobblegums on PC, BO3? Yeah, so go on the Steam Workshop, and you want to download a patch called DS4C. Letter D, letter S, number 4, letter C. It has a lot of quality of life features, including unlimited gums, as well as, like, a bunch of custom camos, in-game features that are helpful, and it's allowed to be used for leaderboards. You keep the bridge to PAP shut. Interesting. Oh, and that strat would allow it to be that fast? That's ridiculous. Is that what the current 100 speedrun uses? Can I check that out? Okay, well, 100 speedrun on Ashes has only one submission, period. So, obviously, there was some patch that wiped the boards, I guess. PB was like 57 minutes. That sounds about right. I remember seeing, like, the speedruns from back when the map first launched that were, like, under 50 minutes. BO7 boards got wiped. Figures.
But I know you felt it.
Oh, just using PhD. That strategy.
Fall down, soldier.
Is this the same run from yesterday? It is. Yeah, I did see Cannon's record. That strategy all the way to 999, that shit's so stupid.
Don't get back up.
Do you automatically have the Gobblegums? As soon as you load the patch in-game, like, once you get it off the Steam Workshop, load it in-game, then go to select your Gobblegums, you'll see all of them are classics. All the Megas become classics.
Got knocked right off your feet that time.
Yeah, and I know Widow's Wine is, like, the power creeping on the new game. Oh my god. It's disgusting.
Feeling the boom?
You're welcome. Do I know about Higurashi? I don't believe I do. Especially the mob guide you really enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up. Freaks are really trying to tighten the screws.
Oh wait, I gotta trade out my war machine first.
Kinda in a hurry, so I'll just take this. It's a turbine, like the one from the town. I'm just gonna leave this here for now. Oh! Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up.
What's the world record on this map? Round 255. Do I watch any football? Yeah, I'm assuming we're talking American football. I'm a massive Buffalo Bills fan. If you're talking global football, no, I don't watch soccer.
Got knocked right off your feet that time.
I don't really play any story-driven games, like, at all. Raider Nation? Listen, I'm not a Raiders fan, but I am excited to see Mendoza play. I was a big Indiana fan, so I'm rooting for Mendoza. The Bills are playing against the Raiders one of the games this season. Don't watch any basketball? I don't really watch enough basketball to say that I'm a fan. I did watch all of the playoffs, and I watched the Knicks run this year. But, like, I didn't watch any of the regular season. Best Black Ops? Black Ops 1. You accidentally freed the Cosmonaut? How do you accidentally free the Cosmonaut? Knicks game was insane? Oh, yeah. Jalen Brunson is just... Yeah, Mendoza is a nice guy. What team did I see was having, like, a MAGA appreciation day at, like, an NBA team? And I was like, damn, how out of touch are they? How do you get the zombie counter so you can see how many are left? I don't know, because...
By cheating.
That's not allowed. That's cheats. But I'm not really trying to go for world record. I don't know how to get a zombie counter because I don't use a zombie counter.
It's a turbine, like the one from the town. I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
Like, the only ones that I know of are just built into mod menus. I don't know of any, like, standalone zombie counter. You could probably find one on the Steam Workshop for BO3, but it's more annoying to combine it with other mods. Is this the fastest strat on the map? Yes. The only one that'll work to 255? No. Fastest? Yes. No, but I will say, watching the Knicks definitely made me more of a Knicks fan. I'm not a big basketball fan in general, but it's sort of the camaraderie of, like, being able to root for my home state's team. And it's not like I'm gonna root for the Brooklyn Nets, so... How long does it take to get to 255? On this map, about 90 hours, give or take. So, we're barely scratching the surface here. You could just run around and use the paralyzer, but you would reach round reset. No, you cannot. The paralyzer stops killing on round 70. You would, like, reset, and you'd be on round 85. It would take you 100-something hours to get to round 100. Weirdly, Buried actually is not that slow. It's faster than a lot of other BO2 and BO1 maps. It just feels slow. Well, no, KP. If I pull up the leaderboard, it doesn't show how many kills I have left on the round, because the Resonator doesn't give me kills. So I can't actually track using Zombicus. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Don't kill me. That's enough. That was a little sketchy. No big deal. Should do a moon glitch run to get around 1,000 to annoy people. Yeah, you could. I don't think that would annoy people. I think that would just be boring if I spent 78 hours skipping every single round. Is Kino a fun 100? I had fun. It's pretty chill. I find Buried to be more fun, but I just have weird tastes. Do. 120 rounds an hour? What? Oh. What? That's just not true at all. It takes you minimum 2 minutes, or it takes you minimum like a minute to run all the way to power from spawn. And then you have to teleport, and then it takes you like 30 plus seconds to teleport back. It's like 2 minutes a round. At least. Plus you have to actually end the round by killing the zombies and then teleport during the round transition. Like, it'd be over 2 minutes a round. I think 2 minutes would be, like, very optimal. Someone did the couch glitch on Buried in your Grief game? What's the couch glitch? Oh, Best gobblegums for Origins? Megas or classics? Because usually the answer is shopping free, Alchem, raindrops, the one that gives you a max ammo, and in plain sight. Unless you're using power vacuum and round robin, in which case it's just power vacuum and round robin. But don't use those. Oh, shit. Fucking hell. Can you latch onto the turbine, please? One zombie. Okay. How do you stream in shorts and in normal horizontal? When you go to, like, you go to the live stream page and you go to stream settings and you click dual stream. Do you have any recommendations for good noise canceling mic or reduction techniques? I am not the right person to ask about that. I don't know.
In 34 hours.
13 hours.
Close to being my longest game ever. You can't play Ancient Evil flawless and have 7 perks, it's not possible. If I had taken any actual downs though, how would I have 7 perks?
Do you try a 255? That's the plan.
No. Fuck that.
Ah, my favorite song in the game.
Fuck 255.
Are you planning on ever reattempting Call of the Dead co-op? Yes, of course. Just probably after Jake moves. Or at the very least after he's finished with Ancient Evil. Whichever happens first.
Just at least once I get to record. If I can play like 4 hours a day, I could get to record in like 2 weeks. That was a terrible Viper.
What's my PB? 133. I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
My highest round on BO2 is 121.
Probably best to just sit here
High rounding's definitely interesting because every map plays very differently. Some maps are easy, some maps are difficult, but like trying to learn and master every map is a very big challenge. Oh shit. Is there a mod like DS4C for plutonium? For BO2 there's B2 op, and for BO1 there's CT5.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
Should be close to the end of the round. Like another minute.
We got like 4 minutes left.
I am gonna beat my PB today. I planned on playing until like 5 o'clock. Although we'll see how I'm feeling. Am I interested in
Playing until I
custom
get
maps
400.
for high rounds? Not particularly. I tend to
Slaves in the
prioritize
last horde.
normal maps over custom maps. What round is he on now? 95 about to be? 96?
Yeah. I think he's on the last horde. There's like barely any zombies. Just under a 6-hour round.
It's not bad, actually. A lot faster than Nuketown.
The Blight Father.
If someone made a BO3 Mr. JZM custom map, would I play it? I would probably feel obligated to. Imagine, like, someone made a custom map of my house.
Yeah. Shooting the zombies with every fucking weapon that he gets. He has a war machine for instas next round, nice. Just kill the zombie with the Type 25.
Do I like Gmod? I haven't played Gmod in over a decade. I used to like it. I like to play Death Run.
MPs.
Trouble in Terrorist Town? I dabbled in that a little bit. Death Run was my go-to back in the day. And I would just, like, play random custom whatever with my friends. Cheating prop hunt? When you, like, what? Zombies prop hunt?
It has 220 viewers on Twitch.
Did I used to watch Vanos? I never really did. I've probably seen some of his videos, but I wasn't subscribed to him. Voltrade actually doesn't crash the game, contrary to popular belief. It is annoying to have, don't get me wrong.
Think it's slowing you down at all?
Probably not. I think it was slowing me a little bit in the early game, but not enough that it mattered.
Yeah, I think all of my rounds are gonna be an hour at least from this point.
Why is turbine in the building and not next to the resonator? It makes it much easier to break it that way. Which you'll see if you wait for 3 more resonators, I'll show you how I break it. Well, I find, like, sometimes the gas just spawns in a weird spot that can fuck with the zombie path thing that I don't like. Basically is never an issue, but it doesn't do anything.
I'm on 398.
I'm on 129. Imagine what round I would have been on if I didn't have issues in the previous game.
Probably best to
Knight has done so many trades. Holy shit. One of his trades was 147 hits, the other trade was 97 hits. He's traded on 60, 88, 89, 90.
On Moon?
98, 99, 101, 105, 106 twice.
On Moon?
And he just traded...
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
he
just a
traded
restart at that
On
point.
113 and 114. He has 675 box hits on 114. This is cooked. His PB is like... His PB is only 115 though. So he's one round off his PB right now.
Really? His PB's that low? I feel like he was grinding Moon more than I was.
Like, he doesn't like Moon. Yeah, he didn't like it at all really in the past. He always hated it. He would never really learn it.
turbine, like the one just now. I'm just gonna leave this here for now. This is getting out of hand. You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it. You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it.
His Gersh average is 26.
I think Regnal Hunt was looking for this earlier. I wonder why. Feeling the boom?
Can we acknowledge Treyarch completely got away with the final DLC for Black Ops 1 being zombies only,
Yeah.
and nobody complained about it. Maybe some people complained about it, but like
I mean, yeah.
Zombies
but,
was-
like, I never heard anything.
Zombies was
No big
popular
stink was
enough
made.
that they could just snub 4 multiplayer maps entirely. And people were like, this is good content.
And Puncher. Kills are about to reset again.
Oh, fuck. Come on. Thank you for the 10 jewels. Appreciate it. Oh, right. I forgot this was still down here. Oops.
Shatter their will.
Jack Michael, thanks for the sub. Welcome.
Dude, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's gonna cook himself.
Whom?
Knight.
Oh.
Like, shit hit the fan and he only had like 6 wave gun shots. I'm like, ew, just like, dip out of there, bro. No grab, and the zombies are just jumping out of the window and you could cancel the spawn. Like, fuck that. He's Gershing in spawn anyway.
What's the purpose of 5 versus 7 resonator? The reason that people used to do 7 res, thank you for the 10 joules, was...
It would extend the error for us because you would interact with the turbine less often.
Yeah.
Which we didn't know what was actually making it extend the error.
What happened to the texture toolkit for plutonium? I would ask the plutonium people, because I don't know what that is.
Probably best
Oh, shit.
Guy in Night Stealth's TikTok chat was like, I'm Abos from Iraq and I can't speak English, so I started using ChatGPT for chat.
Instead of Google Translate. I don't think they're gonna latch on. Yeah, none of them did. That's annoying. Hit the turbine! That should be enough. How to not get bored after round 50. Take very frequent breaks and have something else to entertain you, like a movie, music, TV show. For me, chat to talk to.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
What if I made a guide for Moon, but it was no jug?
Expecting me to pass 200? I sure hope so. Thanks for stopping in.
Ugh, cheek clapping. A 95 yet? He's ray gunning the last few zombies still.
Probably best just
Oh, this is not gonna be a sub 6 hour 95.
How do you think, is transit 255 possible? Yes, it's possible. It will happen. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens like this year. The Brazilians are grinding transit like crazy. No War Machine.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
I should be getting closer to the end of the round. Next minute or two. Hey, how's it going? I am doing well. How are you?
Falling down is all you're good for.
I'm using an insta kill with the gravestone.
Got knocked right off your feet that time. Got knocked right off your feet that time.
Yeah.
Probably best to just leave this here for now.
Armor just saved my ass.
Falling down is all you're good for. Falling down is all you're good for. It's a turbine, like the one from the town. I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
This is my first 17-minute round, which is the same length the rounds were when I lost my previous game.
Wait till your rounds are as long as mine.
Died around 24 on this round, just after you pack a punch the Galil. Is this round?
So you just got like a 3-hit trade on at the end of the round to kill the last zombies.
Round
There's 3
130.
zombies left. Four zombies left. I don't think this ray gun's gonna kill him actually. This is 94.
What caused it? So basically, for some reason, when I turned on my PC, I had no game audio at all. And when I went to fix the sound, it just crashed my game entirely.
Probably best to just but I know you felt it.
How was the dentist? Sometimes that's how it happens, Steven. Although I aim to pack a punch much earlier than that. And especially, pack a punching a Galil on round 24 isn't going to do that much for you. Ideally, you just want to visit pack a punch once you have your Mustang and Sally's, ray gun, and, ray gun Mark II and Paralyzer. Is this gonna fall off? No, it's good.
It's a turbine, like the one from the town. I'm just
slightly punished for not holding onto the hammer, I guess. I traded out my hammer during the round transition, and then the next two bot 6 were both hammer. Unburied, you should keep the starting pistol for Mustang and Sally's. It's better than any other weapon besides the Paralyzer and Mark II, which should be your other two weapons. I'm just gonna skip. I'm listening to this song for a while. Just found a new video from Mom that did high rounds. Thanks! You're welcome! I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping in. Still no War Machine. This has been my worst trade of the game. Like 30 hits at this point. Died round 40 on Black Ops Zombies Kino on stage. That's because the stage is not a good strategy. Who are my favorite musicians' bands? I love the band Dimension, Japanese funk fusion group. One of my favorite artists right now is actually Seth MacFarlane, creator of Family Guy. He has a bunch of jazz albums in the style of Sinatra that are phenomenal. There's my war machine, finally. Oh yeah, his stuff is incredible. Like, if you like vocal jazz, if you like Sinatra, you gotta listen to Seth MacFarlane. Probably one of the best in our current generation, for sure. I also like listening to Leve. A lot of jazz. Benny Goodman's one of my favorites. He's got some great stuff because Seth MacFarlane's stuff, it's all these jazz standards, but he uses a 65-piece orchestra. So the melodies and the harmonies are just so intricate. You get these like bass, clarinet, oboe, all these instruments that you never hear, just adding such beautiful texture. Oh wait, I have a war machine. Good luck, Steven. Okay. I don't even know how that zombie latched onto that turbine. You always train zombies on stage? You should watch my video on Keener der Toten, because training on the stage is one of the worst strategies on the map. If you want to get to 50, my video will help you much more than training on the stage will.
I don't have a queef command.
Chad, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel more fatigued than I thought I would be. I want to get to at least PB today, but I might stream for less time than I thought I would.
You gotta play until I get 400.
Yeah, I do, don't I? How long's that gonna be?
Well, I'm only 15 minutes into 398.
Order some McDonald's. It'll be fine. I think my mom made pasta. I might grab some of that.
What would the queef command be?
Oh. When the moon hits your eye like a...
volcano again. Go.
You never played any zombies map after BO2? You're missing out on some good ones on BO3 and 4.
Great strat. But you can't fucking post. You can't even make clips on YouTube anymore. Shit's stupid.
Yeah.
They removed that feature.
I'm surprised that
Could be a
broke it.
Twitch clip, but look at my amazing weapon here. Highly detailed. Really nice camo on it. Personally, I really like it. Transparent textures.
What are my top 5 maps from World at War to BO2? Number 1 is Moon. I don't know the rest. I don't like ranking.
Called it in. Called it in, Moon Doris.
Doris doesn't make my top 5, actually.
That's because you don't play trade strat on it.
It's probably true. I don't have much of a desire to go back and push that map.
It's probably the most difficult map to like play very well on BO1. Well, not. I guess Farukt is like Shinonuma. Farukt and Shinonuma are probably harder.
I don't want to learn dat strat.
We have 400 today packed. There'll be the fifth round 400 on this map.
Of course. Oh. What's my PB? 133. When this round ends, I'm gonna take a break and get some food, and then I'm gonna keep playing.
I'm gonna get food after I finish playing before I go bowling. I think. I gotta edit for a little bit after I finish playing. I'll get food.
You've never had burritos in your entire life? You're missing out, man.
Bit nipply. A sausage burrito this morning for breakfast.
That does sound good.
Breakfast. Knight got a new PB on Moon.
Oh, this is round? Okay. Chat,
Washington
I'm gonna
City.
be back in
My
like
TPH is one.
a couple minutes. I'm gonna bring the food down here. Give me a couple minutes. I guess I'll keep the music playing. Alright, I'll be right back. Jake will entertain you.
Nope. Visigun. Did my PhD not go off right there? Ready in. $200? No, you gotta play the 333. On Moon at 333 you can fucking like... Shit. Should just point at it again. You can float up to the teleporter from power. You can just jump up and then keep floating. Get up to the teleporter of power. $250 is the best, really. 125 is good. 250 is best. You wanna fucking drop something? Anything? Oh.
I'm back. Oh, I came back just in time for Rainbow Road. And I'm gonna be fucking eating for the whole song. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna keep playing, so I'm just gonna chill here and talk to you guys. Did he say this is his fourth 400? No, it is the fourth 400.
Fifth.
Or fifth? Fifth. The fifth 400 on Ancient Evil. Ever.
It's... Kill Will has 3 of them. Technically it'd be the 6th because of Reggie, but Reggie's game, like, isn't legit anymore, really, so... because there's no gameplay. Will has fucking 3 400s, and then IMZ's 452. Kilo has a 400, a 411, and a fucking 445. A 445 is 300 hours almost.
How long is his game so far? How long is your game, Jake? 130 something?
134 hours. I'm like 7 hours faster than IMZ.
Oh, you know what we can look at while I'm eating? Season 5 Reloaded mid-season content drop. Let's see. New map singular for multiplayer. Turbo tilt. What is this? That's unique. All right. That's it. That's the only one. Okay. Sure. Rex Infernus gameplay trailer. Let's see. Okay.
I see you.
It's actually gameplay.
They're in the house.
Thought I was proper fucked there.
Time to kill our way out of this broken down dunny.
Fuck is all this shit?
Hey, don't you float away from me!
This doesn't look like zombies.
I heard spiders.
You've made my rocky friend quite upset.
Temple Run map.
Nope.
Do you think there's gonna be arachnophobia mode for these guys too? Jumping between these islands is interesting.
Make a
a grapple weapon? Or is that just a grappling hook?
There's Widow's Wine.
What can I say? I know how to light up room.
We already saw what it looked like because it's been leaked in the files forever.
That's an interesting looking trap.
Probably not even going to be used because it probably doesn't kill a health cap.
I won't lie.
Or like it's too slow.
I am gonna enjoy.
This doesn't look like zombies, dude. Like, what the fuck? What have we gone to? I mean, it hasn't looked like zombies for a while, but...
Okay, let's see.
Everything's trying to look too realistic, and I think that's why everything looks so shit now. Try to make it look good, and then it just ends up looking trash.
Death Spinner, not spiders. Death Spinner. These guys are not spiders. Don't get it wrong. They're Death Spinners. New enemy, guys. New enemy. Not a returning enemy. Just like the Radhounds. New enemy. Oh. New perk, Widow's Wine. Let's see. Major augments. Melee attacks have a chance to trigger a web explosion. Melee kills on cocoon zombies can overcharge your health? Oh my god! What?
Just keep adding more perks instead of doing something about the perk limit that doesn't exist. Just keep adding more of them so that it becomes more stupid and even more ridiculous. More of a problem.
The FAL? Oh, excuse me, not the FAL. The TR2 marksman rifle. And the fucking Olympia. That's it? Wow.
Black Ops 4 is better than Black Ops 7.
They're adding the pay to win gobblegums again. Pay to skip the entire setup.
Yeah, isn't there a gobblegum that gives you like 25,000 points or something?
I think it's...
Or 50,000?
Yeah, I think it's 50,000. Let me finish my bowl of pasta and then I'll keep playing. 30,000? It's 30,000. Okay. Yeah, so Widow's Wine, if you ever get low on health, you just explode and all the zombies get webbed up and you can't die. You can never die. Never ever die. We don't want players to be able to die because dying makes the game less fun. And that way they'll never be able to hit
put a 9
round
on 9
100.
calling card in the game, so they have to do everything they can to make it even easier to get. For all the people that are gonna grind for the, like 100%.
You know what's interesting? On Black Ops 3, there's a calling card that revolves around gun game. But gun game isn't in the game anymore.
Yep. Luna did not give me shit.
Alright, well... Nice! What round are you on, Wacky? Alright, let's, I'm gonna play a little bit longer. I want to get to my PB, but... I don't think I'm gonna play longer for, like, another... I don't think I'm gonna play longer than, like, another hour. Because I'm feeling fatigued. I want to just hit PB and call it. I can't help but notice that every time I just throw normal grenades, I never have an issue with the turbine not breaking, but the War Machine just likes to fuck with me. Excuse me.
Loose balls. Nice, that was a huge max.
Stone Cold Stronghold is one of the worst pictures you've ever seen. Are you high?
What?
It's one of the best perks in Black Ops 4.
It's used on almost every map.
Waiting for the 255 on town. As soon as I figure out how to get the jet gun on town.
Too useful? PhD is too useful. Jug is too useful.
I wouldn't say easiest it's ever been. Easiest it has been up to that point. But then every game after that made it even easier. Dying Wish is overpowered.
Ring of Fire makes camping easier than it's ever been.
That's true. Hey, Nate.
Stone Cold does help it, but it's not even really required.
What game has my favorite ray gun? Cold War. Waiting on the Buried Guide? It should be out within the week.
You know how fast you get Ring of Fire back on Cold War?
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I'm out of my Ring of Fire. You can just literally hoard up, throw a Semtex. Oh, I have Ring of Fire again. And that horde that you threw a Semtex at is probably going to give you another Semtex. Not that it would matter, because you could just go fucking buy another one anyway.
You never use Dying Wish
Always
in
have
regular
decoys.
gameplay? There's better perks to put in your slots. Name one better perk at all in any game. It
I would
literally
have 10
prevents
downs
you
right
from
now if I didn't have
dying.
Dying Wish. I would have 10 downs, which would be game over 7 downs before that, basically.
It's a turbine, like the ones in the town. I'm just gonna leave this here for now. I knocked it right off his feet that time. You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it. You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it. You feeling the boom? You feeling the boom?
Hey, you tweaking. The War Machine is great for this strategy. Like, actually.
But I know you felt it. Falling down is all you're good for. Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up.
It just let me move while I was planting my Pegasus. The War Machine's good on Origins. Decal first box duo, the War Machine. So I showed him how fucking crazy it was.
For insta
Oh, 'cause
kills.
you get like 100, you get like 170 kills with an insta kill using that shit.
Wonder why they never included some of the Cold War era guns from BO2 in
It's
Zombies.
not really worth it. You're gonna need the MP40 anyways, so you'll get rid of the War Machine by 121.
I'm just gonna leave this here for
Like the other grenade launcher? Which other grenade launcher?
I'll get to you all eventually.
Is War Machine out first box rare on Origins? I mean, it's as rare as any other weapon besides the Mark II. How's my day been? My day's been good. How's yours? The only weapon that's rarer than the others is the Mark II. All the rest are equally probable.
Feeling the boom?
Got all perks on attention for my tips? Nice. I feel like it's probably unnecessary to have 2 grenade launchers in zombies. The War Machine's also funnier because it's on multiplayer, it's a score streak, not a normal weapon, and it's good.
Yeah, it doesn't shoot regular grenades normally.
Direct impacts.
AK-47 is so fucking overrated. That thing's not even good. We're like, oh, it's awesome. It's so great. AKs and zombies. I'm like, yeah, but it's like just a worse version of the other rifles because it doesn't have as much ammo. Oh, the fucking Galil. Wish the Scar was on more maps. That shit is, it is really good though. Would it be nice? The pre-alpha for Mob of the Dead has the Vector in the box. That would have been nice.
Oh, that did break it? What? I was like, there's no way that broke it. One of the explosions, fucking, the grenade fell down by Juggernog and it still broke the turbine. But when I have it land right next to the turbine, it does jack shit.
Damn, Luna.
Is Mitch McConnell on ice right now? I think he's hooked up to machines that are just beeping and pretending he's alive. But he's got nothing going on.
Get your TPH up.
It's amazing that Mitch McConnell's been dead for like 2 months. And they're just puppeting him around. They're just Weekend at Bernie's him. Bernie's-ing him. Do I think Rick Toppin could save Mitch McConnell? I think that if he tries to revive Mitch McConnell's gonna start going, Sam! And he's gonna start chasing people around, trying to bite them. Bro's on eternity leave. You're not, no scopers.
You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it. Feeling the boom? Got knocked right off your feet that time.
I don't hate the concept, Sean. I just think it could have been implemented a little better.
They could have started you with 100 and then had a different way to bump it up, maybe, I don't know.
Could have just been start with 150, and then as soon as you have 4 perks, you increase to 250. Just like how they give you Speed Cola. Bridge City Sinners? I'm not familiar with them. Which president would Dempsey vote for? Probably Calvin Coolidge. 5 hit down? Yeah, like all the other games.
You have to make the zombies hit even faster. Because 4 hit on BO4 is already pretty easy.
What's my favorite solo Easter egg? I don't know.
Okay, well, I thought I would be able to throw that before I put it away on me.
Chat, I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling very fatigued, and I don't think I want to keep playing right now, because I don't want to keep playing and accidentally make a mistake. My body just feels weak right now, so I should stop. Which means no
45
PB
instead of
today.
60.
We'll get PB
They never did 50, they did 60.
Saturday.
Unless you mean instead of 50 for BO3.
Alright,
When they changed and added a health bar, I feel like doing 50 makes a lot more sense with BO4.
Yeah, next stream we'll go for PB.
Which would have been weird.
I'm gonna raid Jake here. I'm gonna redirect everyone over there. This is plutonium. All right, I'm gonna get off. Well, my next stream will not be tomorrow. It will probably be on Saturday. I don't stream on Twitch now. But stick around. It's gonna automatically redirect you to Jake's stream, so you guys can watch him hit round 400 on Ancient Evil. Who's the other guy on call? The guy that you're about to see if you wait just a few seconds after I end the stream. But we're gonna continue in a couple days. Starting around 132. We'll definitely PB next stream. All right.
It is risky on ice rounds.
Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.